It won't be Miami, but it'll be fun.
Plato Plomo, but everyone seems to want lead.
Sure.
Italian cockroach remover. Ugh.
When did Tony Montana become Chinese? Oh. Alright, I gotta compose myself. A cockroach room. I don't know. The accent. The accent sounds wrong.
Fuck off!
You know what? I've not changed my mouse and
Fuckers! Fucking asshole! Wasted! Wasted!
I feel like I've switched to something that's like similar in spirit but infinitely more fun in implementation.
I could take over Hong Kong with this.
I'm just whiplashed. I am absolutely whiplashed. Oh yeah. It's living up to the 80s feel of the weaponry. Just, you know, the massive fucking muzzle flashes. Yes, please.
Son of a bitch!
Trying to remember what I was playing not too long ago. I forgot to mention about the muzzle flashes being so big.
Asshole!
That I couldn't tell when projectiles were heading towards me. Sorry, I'm frozen. I'm absolutely frozen. Is the OG Miami Vice still watchable and playable? Yes. Fuck yes. And I repeat, absolutely yes. Ultra Rage ready? Oh my god. I just finished the level. Everyone gets on me about Uzi and Mac-10. I don't care. Blame Tomb Raider. It's Tomb Raider's fault. Tomb Raider put it in my head all those formative years ago. I don't care. I don't care about guns. Guns don't care about what name you call them. Right, I just need to double check how I trigger rage.
Cockroach!
There you go. The character looks like a mashup. Oh, actually, no, he's not a mashup. It's Razor Ramon. He was doing, you know, a Tony Montana impression anyway. Uzi 9mm. That's what they are to me. Even if they are Mac-10s, they're always going to be Uzis.
German perfection. This shit!
Someone laced Tony Montana's cocaine with LSD, and now he's seeing demons, and he's in just a crazed rage. That's what this is. Pretty sure he is hoovering up some fucking cocaine. I'm hearing a distinct sniffing sound effect when I run over certain items. Was Rick when everyone started calling the Viscera Fest shredders submachine guns, you labeled them as assault rifles just to piss them off. Ugh. All right.
Fuck off!
It's just imagining the guy that's yelling into his microphone for the voice lines of this. That's what's cracking me up the most.
Cockroach!
Because it's proper, like, clipping.
Coward! Balls even.
What is he saying? Fuck off balls, demon? Balls seem... I don't know. Berserk's got some... I had a Berserk earlier, I think. You missed it. It was right at the start of the stream. This section, even. Definitely. Definitely. A handful of yayo? Yeah.
Fuck balls even. Yeah, come on.
Ultra Rage.
You're gonna kill me. Yeah. Who the fuck even are you? Fuck balls even.
It's between the yelled voice lines and hearing the sniffing of the cocaine. Whenever I pick up one of the things.
Fuck!
Cocaine, yeah, this is infinitely more enjoyable than what I was dealing with. Ah, it's got a custom map thing. That's interesting. It might be a bit of a tenuous link, but this has got me wanting to play Max Payne. It's the dual SMGs. Arr. Where have I not been? Ah. Yellow! Alright. So I'm missing the yellow key card, got the blue and red.
Who the fuck even are you? Oh!
I feel like I'm getting a similar experience to what it's like playing COD these days. Well, COD back in the day, actually. Just someone incessantly screaming and swearing over the microphone. I didn't get it so much because most of my time was spent playing Halo 3 multiplayer, which still had a lot of yelling, but I don't think anywhere near as bad as COD lobbies.
Wasted! Now, that's a weapon I would use in a gang war.
Good old grenade launcher. Bringing back the Tomb Raider mention that I had earlier, that also colored my perception of how grenade launchers should be. Just the reload and fire sound effect of that thing in Tomb Raider. It was it's iconic to me. Oh shit. Oh, double shit. I'm talking about 2007 Halo 3 lobbies, yep. Not recent. There was still a lot of mother insulting. Decree, there's a lot of classic Tomb Raider mods. I'm gonna branch off. I'm
Son of a bitch!
Sorry, I need to pause this so I can collate my thoughts. I'm vaguely aware of that world. Yeah, the Tomb Raider mods. Mostly standalone stuff. I'll have to dip into that sometime. I really will. The idea fascinates me.
That's a weapon I would use in a gang war.
As opposed to every other weapon. Probably should have saved that rage, shouldn't I? Hang it! Hang it! Yeah, go.
Piece of shit!
Ah!
Wasted!
Everything I cycled to was empty. That sucked.
Piece of shit!
I'm absolutely gonna have to tweak the sensitivity. I don't know what it is. I think something's a little different here compared to most other stuff. See how it goes.
Fuck you! that?
Gotta have maximum rage to trigger. I thought you could do it when it was partially filled. Alright, let's load everything. Reload every gun I got. So only 4 shots on the grenade launcher, okay. Yeah. I need to get my cycling between the weapons more on point. Or just stick with the Spas 12. Let's do that. Helps if I load it!
Wasted!
Oh, fuck you! Wasn't there a Scarface game where it was based off the idea that Tony Montana didn't die at the end of the film? I always found that interesting. I might have to try and seek that out at some point. It was Rockstar? Really? I didn't realize it was Rockstar. I am trying to figure out... Oh, it's armor. Of course it's armor. So I've been picking up like gold chains and like gold lighters and all that kind of stuff. It's armor. I was wondering what it fed into. I was like, does it feed into my rage meter? Does it do something else? No, it's armor pickups. Of course it is. Of course it is.
You want to fuck with me? Horse? Die!
Only downside to rage mode. Can't figure out what the colors of the doors are. It's a bit of a downside. What's up, Mr. Icarus Corozin? I'm on cocaine! Not literally. In-game.
Piece of shit!
You know what? I'm gonna say this is one of those cases where, I would advocate for Bolognese over Nashville. Nashville is great.
Wasted!
But I feel some mods really invite going as over the top as possible with the duel. Even if it's a detriment to the actual performance of the engine. But yeah, I'm glad I've settled into the the yelled voice lines. So it's sounding less, because yeah, as I said earlier, at first it sounded like someone was doing like a Chinese inflected version of Tony Montana. To my ears, it was so strange. I knew what they were going for immediately, but it was just like, it takes a little getting used to.
Who the fuck even Fuck off! Time to make up
High octane mods pair well with ghoul mods. Yep. That's why I do it fairly often. You know, Nashgore is always a go-to. Even as standard a lot of the time. But sometimes you need just a pinch more OTT, and I find that's where, you know, the likes of Bolognese certainly comes into play.
Fuck!
Alright. Bit of a breather. Trying to figure out where to go next. Seems good. What did that save message say? We're making memories here, putos. Oh man, sorry. I was just had to take a moment there. I was like, I've put myself through a lot.
Say often, save safely.
When you consider all of the Doom mods I've played over the last decade. Oh man. I think has it been a decade? Happens to everyone. Happens to everyone. Sooner or later.
What the fuck?
Alright. I got a decision to make. For those of you that were around during the early part of the stream, you will recall that I showed off some of the booze that I recently received. I'm currently weighing up the benefits or problems of going for either the stout or the barrel-aged stuff. One of them is almost double the strength of the other. One of them is 8%, the other one's 14.5%. Flip a coin. I ain't got a coin! I don't have a coin. I literally have no coins. Oh wait, I might. I got literally one coin. Heads, strong. Tails, reasonable. Oh fuck. I'll try that again. I flicked it too hard. Tails, I'm almost relieved. I'm almost relieved. Oh. You know, there's always something to be said for a coin toss, right? A coin toss doesn't make the decision for you. You know what a coin toss really does? It makes you realize what you actually want to happen. In the middle of a coin toss, you suddenly realize which of the outcomes you actually want. Oh man, so this is an 8% Imperial Stout, 8.5%. The other option would have been 14. I don't think I wanted the 14. That's quite nice.
Wasted! Who the fuck even are you?
4. It's open a lot deeper now the way I explained it. A coin toss is always more than a coin toss. At least it ain't Frosty Jacks. Oh, thank God. I always associate Frosty Jacks with a, this is gonna sound silly, but a drinking in moderation campaign that was at my university when I first started. And you know what they did to incentivize drinking in moderation as sponsored by Frosty Jacks? It's cider. Cheap as fuck cider at that. They gave you a small free sampler of Frosty Jacks. The logic did not pan out.
Asshole! Wasted!
It's just, you know, an enemy getting obliterated, accompanied with a guy going, "Asshole!" 1. 3. Okay. Save. KS98, you just got back from the ad. Did you miss the Frosty Jack commentary? Yes. So, there was a moderate drinking campaign at my uni to incentivize, you know, drinking in moderation. Be reasonable. And to incentivize this, they gave you a free sampler of Frosty Jacks. Frosty Jacks. Don't get drunk too much, hey now, but, you know, have some free booze on us, yeah? Remember your good friend Frosty Jacks. Glug glug. Fresh's week in uni is brutal. It was doubly brutal for me because I had work. I had, like, you know, luckily a job that I could have taken with me because I worked like a supermarket and they were uber transferable. The only downside to it was that it meant, fuck me, it meant that I missed out on like some social occasions at uni, or at least the start of certain social occasions. So I got back for like the big, you know, piss up Fresh's weekend thing. I've been in work all day, and as a result, I felt compelled to do like double duty on spirits. So I was absolutely chucking them down my fucking neck. The only thing I have to remember that night are the photographs. And, you know, they make me wish I had the memories. What can I say? Is this where the Jägermeister story fits in? No, the Jägermeister story is the opposite. The Jägermeister story is the opposite. I spent an entire night drinking nothing but Jaeger. And I was so crystal clear conscious the entire night. Like more lucid than you could ever fucking believe. That I remember every single aspect of that. It was like, do you ever watch Futurama and there's Fry after he drinks 100 cups of coffee? That was me after drinking nothing but Jägermeister all night at a rock club. It was the strangest experience I've ever had
Piece of shit!
under the influence of alcohol. And I don't think it can ever be replicated. I don't think I'll ever have that experience ever again, but I will never forget that it's the most lucid I have ever been drunk. It was like I was suddenly operating on a slightly higher plane of like existence. I was just very comfortable of being present, being alive. It was like I was just floating through reality, but still being aware of reality. Strangest thing. Strangest thing I've ever experienced.
This is the best!
So yeah, Jägermeister. Don't mix it. Thoughts on Nuki Brown? Never really been a dedicated drinker of Nuki Brown. Every time I've had it, I'm like, That should tell you everything you need to know.
This is the best!
Most of the time, I'd rather be drinking something else. I'll be honest with you. Have I seen a new Venture Brothers trailer, Michael? Think Yes, very excited, looking forward to it. It's a shame that they didn't get a final season. As well as a movie, you know? Oh, there's a chain gunner in this. No wonder. No wonder I'm having a hard time. Oh yeah, of course there's a chain gunner. He's right there! See if I can get him. 5. What is that, 6? 7.
Oh!
It's like a gotcha clip at that point, isn't it? He starts going, oh!
Don't mess with the best!
Where's that chain gunner? Ah! He got me, but I couldn't get him. Don't know why I'm reloading after every friggin' shot. I think I'm just used to doing that with a sniper rifle weapon.
Wasted!
What is the best FPS to play when pissed? Asking for a friend. Doom, Russian Overkill. Ultra Kill depends on how drunk you are, if I'm going to be honest. Allow me to substitute Turbo Overkill. Turbo Overkill is like Ultra Kill without as harsh of a skill ceiling. Ultra Kill makes you feel like you need to be better. Turbo Overkill says, "Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Come with me. We can have some fun over here. We're just gonna have some fun. You got a chainsaw for a leg. It's good. It's all good." Not to say that, you know, it's better than Ultra Kill. It's just a lot of fun. Did I play Zorch? I did. I streamed it. I liked it. I liked it a lot. For anyone that hasn't already as well, another thing that I played that I liked a lot.
Save often. Save safely.
Was Herald of Havoc. Not to be confused with Harold of Havoc. Very good.
Don't mess with the best!
They kill these anyway.
Who the fuck even are you?
Can't wait for Act 3 to be done topping off Turbo Overkill. Me too. I've still not finished part 1 of Act 3, but I am already just enjoying it beyond belief.
Come on, Nick. Ah! You want the fucking thing? You want the fucking thing? Eat shit!
Who's on about Ultra Kill? Me? Someone else? I don't know anymore. I don't even know anymore. If you like Ultra Kill, you're gonna fucking love Turbo Overkill. If you like Turbo Overkill, you best, if you haven't already, play Ultra Kill.
Wasted!
I feel like out of the two, Turbo Overkill could do with more attention, personally speaking. Ultra Kill has got a real dedicated shitposty fan base. Turbo Overkill, I feel, deserves it. Or, not that Ultra Kill doesn't. It deserves more. I'm gonna be honest, I've lost the thread of anything that we're talking about at this point. Ultra Kills fan base is kind of annoying, Cracker, and you hate them. That's harsh. How do you feel about Pizza Tower's fan base? To me, that's starting to resemble the, well, for a while there, I don't know if it's still continuing. It started to resemble the Undertale fan base to me for a while there. I was starting to get a little apprehensive about even bothering. I've played it, right? And it's fine. I just think it's a bit sensory overload. I get what they're doing, but part of my brain, for the sake of Pizza Tower, is always saying, wouldn't you rather be just playing Wario Land 4? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. What's wrong about the Undertale fan base? Everything!
Come on, Mickey.
No, I'm not going to elaborate.
Time to make up
I don't really care about the Undertale fan base, to be honest. I don't get like fan base hate in general. I'm just like, you know what, you guys do what you want to do, as long as it doesn't start infringing on me enjoying what I do. All that kind of shit. I love how it just rolls the fucking credits when I'm dead, by the way. I'm not finished!
What is that?
So now, in my head, I've got this as like a fanfic Scarface extension thing, like that PlayStation 2 game.
The fuck even are you?
Scarface snorts all of the cocaine and it's laced with Argent energy, and he gets teleported to the UAC Hell universe where he's gotta go on a cocaine-fueled fucking rampage against the forces of hell. I'm okay with this! Oh shit. Whew. You know, I really want to do a video for this. I really do. But I'm just sure, absolutely 100% sure, that it's gonna get demonetized. With all the voice lines. If I make a video for this, I'm gonna have to bleep everything. KS98 fan bases are overrated. True. I mean, they're good for certain things, but there's a certain point where they just start taking on a life of their own and it just becomes weird. Don't make it weird. That's all I can ever say. Don't make it weird. I found that 99% of the time, as long as you completely ignore the rest of the fan base, you're free to just fully enjoy whatever the fuck you're playing. Tell you what I've been enjoying lately, actually, that's a complete, what's the word? Tangent from, like, a first-person shooter. How many of you have heard of a game called Citizen Sleeper? I really like that game. It's got a vibe. It's got, like, my ideal cyberpunk vibe. And it doesn't hurt that it uses the same font that I've been using. So it's completely on a tangent. I don't expect any of you to know what I'm on about. It's kind of a role-playing cyberpunk game of the same, with a similar kind of mechanic to Disco Elysium, where a lot of the stuff you do is determined by dice rolls, but it's also got like this survival kind of resource management thing going on, where every cycle that you run through progresses the story, and you've got to spend resources on making sure you got enough money, you can maintain your body, and you can also progress like narrative quest lines. It's very bare bones, and gameplay is largely mouse and clicky based. Point and click with dice rolls is the best thing I can tell you, and it's quite nice. It's quite nice. Look up a trailer. You'll probably get a good idea from the trailer. I didn't expect to like it. But I spent 45 minutes, an hour with it, and I honestly found myself getting drawn in. So yeah, off-kilter suggestion for you, for anyone who cares about that kind of stuff. I like peppering them in every now and again. Oh no! Bollocks. I'm definitely tipping over to the point where I'm maybe slightly too inebriated for what I'm playing.
Fuck off! Off methods, they're best!
Which I knew was gonna happen. Let's be honest. Sorry, I just decided to glance at chat and I saw a reference to pegging. What? What's the context I'm missing here? Who's pegging whom? Oh, Ozrik, you sick of the... Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're on about. I've seen it. It must be tough, You come up with a character and you've got a very clear mental image of what they are and how you conceive of them. And then when you release them into the wild, the fan base has the filthy way with them, and it's like... I've already created a scenario where you can play with my toys. Why must you defile them in such a way? Oh shit.
I see red.
Fucking
Fuck him!
Oh, give me something! Where's my guns? This happened twice now. What? I keep... I just keep forgetting to reload, that's what it is. So Bayonetta creators' response to that stuff was the most based. Enlighten us, please. Do I have auto reload on? Clearly, I do not. I probably should, but I don't. Word of the wise. I typically like to run things as default as they are. Because, in my head, default config is the intended author experience. And where possible, for most stuff, I like to roll with that and see what, you know, the author of a mod, map pack or whatever, believes I should play their mod like. Nice that there's an auto reload option though.
Don't mess with the best!
That's a nice concession. Nice concession. Oh, God, I'm drunk. You know, it's great that I get to spend Fridays this way. It really is. I don't have to go out. I don't have to deal with the shame of getting drunk on my own at home and playing video games, which is pretty much how I used to roll quite a lot of the time in university. Now I get to share it through the miracle of the internet and streaming. It's we're in the future, lads. We made it. Whey! Ozric! Thank you.
I was saying that we've made Caroline and Athens canonically celibate because the fanbase was being horny and there is absolutely no narrative reason or justification for it. It's just to mess with people.
And more power to you for that. More power to you.
Piece of shit!
As long as it doesn't harm the core gameplay experience, I fully encourage maximum fucking about with the player base. Ay, ay, ay.
I see red!
God, even without this, I'm wondering how you best gonna tackle that.
Look how false even!
BFG, what's the fun of making content and earning a fan base if you bold into them and control them a bit? Exactly! Exactly.
Time to make a move!
Absolute correct weapon for the job. Right, I got all those key cards.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's sending me sideways, people. Yeah. Rate the DACA. Very. Very DACA out of 10. You thought that by going through the teleporter you would find yourself inside the Dominion. Instead, you were left stranded in a familiar place. While traveling through the seams of time, throughout the myriad of noises, you hear a voice saying, "Start the reality binder!" Well, I did one episode, so that's good. There's 3 episodes. I got time. And time is all we have. I'll be right back. Gonna have a piss. Yo. How was it, Lynn? Sorry, I don't know why, but the more alcohol I drink on a Friday, the more Yorkshire I tend to like insert into my vernacular. I'm not even from here. I'm from Liverpool. I'm a Scouser. But for some reason, just the Yorkshire stuff. Just Water blaster. It just gets ingrained in my brain for some reason. Oh, there are comments on my latest video. So I put up a highlight video recently of GZ Chaos. It's a real good mod. I'm some whingy motherfucker on this video. I've been putting out 3 videos recently. Well, there will be 3 videos after the next one, where I have covered old school stuff. It's like, I miss the old style of videos, just reviews of amazing mods, some of my faves, and the close ones that made me sub with just a bit of gameplay. No need of fancy editing, just the mod in action. I hate Twitch and all that has to do with it. Ugh. I don't know, that just bugs me. It just bugs me. I'm not allowed to do things slightly differently every now and again. You have no idea how much stream Twitch edits help me out when it comes to spacing out the pressure of editing standard YouTube videos. It's unbelievable. That one video that I put up on the YouTube channel this week has meant that I have an entire other week of lead time on top of the next video. It is such a stress reliever you would not believe, but I'm always a little reticent to do it because I know not as many people watch that kind of stuff, and anyway. I rage against the system. I rage against the setup. You know that YouTube makes an unconscionable amount of money off the people that actually, create content. I know that Google as a whole probably, doesn't make as much money off of YouTube as they'd like, but I can bet you it's a damn fuckload more than people expect. We're all serfs under a new fucking serfdom. Toiling in the digital content fields.
You
Anyway.
just want to kill me? Come on!
Cocaine. Ozrik, you've been loving the new videos. Been surprised by how many have been coming with you having your hands full. Oh, believe me, I am so tired. Most of the time, I am so tired. Today, I am so tired. This week has been like peak baby activity. They had the vaccination jabs, which puts them out of sorts in general. And having to space out the the bottle feeds between both of them. Sometimes they fall out of sync, sometimes they overlap, so sometimes you get an entire day of ceaseless baby screaming because they're constantly hungry between the two of them. One will be asleep, the other one will be angry, and when the other one is asleep, the other one is angry. And that has been this past week. On top of having man flu, it's been brutal. And don't get me started on the 3-year-old. Don't get me started on Layla. She is testing every boundary she can test. Man, I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. It is very tough. If my circumstances were even a smidge different than what I have, I'd probably not be able to do any of this. So in the back of my mind, I've always got to be grateful for it. But the other part of my brain is always like, why aren't you doing better at this, Icarus? Why aren't you doing better at this? Why aren't you providing for your family as much as you could? Why don't you just become a wage slave like you used to? At least then you'd make more money. Piece of shit! I absolutely, comprehensively do not make anywhere near as much money doing this as I would just working the fucking tills in a supermarket. How depressing is that? But this is infinitely more enriching to me. Infinitely less soul-destroying. That I'm willing to take the hit.
Shit, I could take cover confident. Cockroach!
Everything has gone aquamarine. I don't know. I'm just pulling from the Dulux color scheme. God, it's telling that I'm blasting through this a lot more efficiently than I was with that Volpurgis. That Volpurgis mod. I don't even think I got this far before I tapped out. Mouthwash, that's what it reminded me of. That's what the color reminded me of. Thank you, Sino. Minty mouthwash. Serpent, even if you get paid good money, you'll want to leave the job eventually because it deteriorates your health. I mean, that's generally why. That's generally why I went down the path I did to begin with. If I would have stuck with where I left off, I would have still been working for a failing mobile phone sales company, doing a job that I hated because it meant lying to people. They don't want to admit that you lie to people. To get them to buy phones, to get them to, you know, sign up to contracts. But you do. You persuade. And you gotta hit targets. And you gotta fulfill quotas. And you get chewed out if you don't. Week in, week out. You get analyzed on a weekly basis on how much you're screwing people over. You fill the coffers of your corporate overlords, and it's like, you know what? I'd rather do something
Who the fuck even are you?
that leaves me less well off but happy. All I gotta do now is win the lottery.
Fuck off!
The more I play this, the more the lead character feels like a spirit animal. I don't know how much of that came across with my nose suddenly blocking up. Spirit animal was the word. I don't know if that came across on the microphone. I think it went spirit animal. Dark but true. Sabenkia, from experience, when you decided the commute into work would be easier if you took a left into a tree at 60 miles per hour, it's a career change time. Yeah. I say I'm amazingly lucky. I feel amazingly lucky that I had the opportunity to do what I could do. My significant other was like, "Hey, I've got a job opportunity, but it means we move to France. Did you want to completely uproot yourself and come with me?" I'm like, "Yes." I could tell you the much more romantic version of what I said, but I don't want to make people puke. Maker's vomit. I said France. I'd follow you to the moon. I really want to go to the moon. Don't even know what I'm doing in this level anymore. I'm just admiring the masonry. I got the blue skull. I don't know if I found a blue skull door. I think I have somewhere. I gotta admit the backing for the auto map does make it a little tricky for me to figure out where exactly I'm heading. On top of being very gassy. KS, if you won the lottery tomorrow, you just splash it on more cars. I'm even less ambitious than that. If I won the lottery, I mean, first above all, I would settle every debt I've ever had, both personal and professional. And then, the second priority, on top of that, I would buy the most overkill, unnecessary, tricked out PC build I could get my hands on or convince someone else to buy for me. After that, everything is gravy. After that, everything else is bonus. Use it to stream AOL 24/7. That too! You know what? Winning the lottery would probably be hazardous to my YouTube career. Because I would quit YouTube. I'd probably tell YouTube to fuck off at that point. I'd say, fuck this. And I would then transfer entirely to Twitch streaming for shits and giggles. Like 5 days a week or something.
Time to say the line.
Hello!
Say hello to my little friend.
I already did! Why are we yelling? I wouldn't say that YouTube are too much trouble. I'd just say that YouTube is too much of a hamster wheel. You've got to constantly run it over and over as often as possible. Same goes with any other platform, really. You've got to be ever present. Any moment that you stop or take as a break or time away is actively detrimental to keeping you afloat. It's ever present. Even when you take a little time off, even when you take a holiday, the back of your mind is always going, yeah, but how much ad rev am I losing because I'm not putting out content? Play it as you write? What's as you write?
Don't mess with the best.
What's the context of all of this? I don't know. I've just been ranting. chat's been doing some kind of parallel ranting. All I know is we've got a lot of shit to get off our chests this Friday evening, Friday afternoon, wherever you're hailing from, Friday morning even. Regardless. The point here is we got a lot of hopes and dreams. It'd be nice if we could achieve them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, coward!
Ah! Ah! Sorry, I've been sliding my can across my desk. It's not very good for you know, spilling things, because eventually with the fluid sloshing about, it's gonna tip over and spill all over my goddamn keyboard. But hey. Thank you for the mod, by the way. This is yours, isn't it? Mace's. Mace, lost for words. What was the other one? It's a good keyboard. It is a very nice keyboard. It is a KS. Let me turn it upside down so I can look at the serial number. It's a something platinum. K95 RGB platinum Corsair keyboard. It's one of the few, like, luxuries. I'm glad I took it. Especially with those macro G keys that you can get. So for the is Mace. Thank you so much for the mod. BFG is lost again. Slits. Revenants in chat for devs in chat. We always respect devs in chat unless your mod is shit, in which case we say your mod is shit, but it's not. So yeah. Sorry, I'm very drunk. Just think I could be this drunk all the time if I win the lottery.
Piece of shit!
Livers are replaceable. Yeah, another extra plus point. You don't have the motion blur on the weapon animations, so you know that's a double plus ultra great. Bonus point for your mod. You don't get the reference. It's the Project Brutality that I was playing earlier today, to the point where it pissed me off. For those of you who haven't been here since I was playing that and wondering where that mod went, it just pissed me off. The map I was playing, it was Dragon Sector Remake. I got to map 3. I had high hopes. And I got to one end of a very long corridor with Arachnotrons, and I dealt with the Arachnotrons. I got to the end of another very long corridor with Arachnotrons. And it ends with, you know, a broken, open up wide area. And I take a few moments just to take it all in. consider what I'm looking at. Maybe appreciate it. Fucking railgun to the face. Ditched it. Ditched it.
Wasted!
Ditched it for cocaine. Tony fucking Montana. Hooah! She got a great ass! Sorry, I got the Pacino on the brain again. Got Pacino on the brain. It's all downhill from here. Feel like I need to get some best of Al Pacino clips going here. Just so you can, you know, appreciate the greats. Just Al Pacino overacting is one of my favorite things, outside of Nicolas Cage overacting. All right. Just to inform the class, you know. I mean, if
Great ass!
enough said. There you go. Watch Heat, by the way. It's a friggin' fantastic film. Hooah! Gang, gang. Ice cream. Hooah! That should be my niche. If I'm gonna do TikTok NPC content, it's gotta be Al Pacino impressions. I'm gonna corner the market. Favorite Michael Mann film? It's between Heat and Collateral, if I'm gonna be honest. Collateral is fantastic. Heat is probably his peak. I've not watched Black Hat. I've seen Miami Vice, the Jamie Foxx, Colin Farrell version. I have not seen the director's cut of Miami Vice, which I hear is very good. Heat-inspired Payday. I'm not surprised. Don't forget to dress up in a maid outfit while I do the NPC TikTok stream. I mean, that's a given these days, isn't it? Ice cream. Gang, gang. Roses. Alcohol. Glug, glug. Dress as Doom Guy. Every time someone posts a rip and tear emote, I rev a chainsaw on chat. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12. 12 angry revenants, eh? Where have I seen that before? Rubik's Rock. Someone else has already replied for Stone, so I'll only say for Carl. Revenants. Did I say Revenants? Did I mean Archfiles? These are only 5%. I gotta admit, this one's doing the heavy lifting. I am so happy I didn't get the freaking 15. 14% one on the coin flip. That would have been death. Al Pacino! Oh, whoa! It's taking so much effort for me not to spit my fucking beer on. Imagine he thought his name was Dunkachino. How much money do you think he got for that? I want to depress myself. I want to make myself depressed. How much did Al Pacino make for Dunkachino? How much did Al Pacino get paid for Dunkachino? I need to know. This is completely unverified. On the basis of nothing, right? But I just put it in, and the top result that I got on like Ask Alexa or whatever was 149 million USD. I think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit because that's more than the actual film cost to make. Let me just find out here. I'm pretty sure. So the movie brought in that much. Yeah, this was bullshit. I think the film itself cost like 70 something to make, 79 million to make. Still, out of that, out of that budget, how much do you think Al Pacino is paid for that? Lord Cena, there's a pretty well-known story in the wrestling world that Vince McMahon has never seen Scarface, so when Scott Hall pitched the Razor Ramon character, McMahon thought he was a genius. Vince McMahon is, on top of being a fucking monster of a human being, is also like this fascinating hermit shut-in that cares about nothing but wrestling and money. Sorry, there's the other thing. Wrestling and money. Fucking hell. Anyone remember Keanu Reeves in Knock Knock? Yes! So much so that on one of my secondary channels, this is a banner image of Keanu Reeves buried up to his head, looking despairingly at a cell phone. On my shitpost channel, which I've not done anything for a long time now. Didn't Trump work with McMahon during his term? He worked with Linda McMahon and Vince McMahon. Trump also appeared on it doesn't really matter what he appeared on, to be honest. It was WWE programming. It was either SmackDown or Raw, but he had a feud with Vince McMahon on wrestling, on the wrestling program, and the condition was at a certain point that whoever loses whatever bullshit feud has to have the other guy's head shaved. And because Vince McMahon is fucking game for anything in the pursuit of wrestling and profit, he was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And such is the birth of Do-Rag Vince. Got his head shaved. after losing a feud with Donald Trump. And thus began... I'm not sure how long it was between getting his head shaved and do-rag, but, you know... Then there's also that infamous on-air broadcasted clip of Vince McMahon dropping the familial usage of the N-word. Yep, chat's ahead of me. Chat's ahead of me. There are more stories about Vince McMahon. That you could fit in a fucking phone book. If you want a real good primer of how fucked up Vince McMahon is and the wrestling industry is, I want you to seek out a podcast called Behind the Bastards. Trust me on this. It's a journey. Seek out a podcast called Behind the Bastards and search for the Vince McMahon episodes.
My brain is injured.
It's like a 5-part podcast. Ugh. You will never look at that industry the same way again. Yeah, a lot of people have this kind of image of Vince McMahon as that goofy guy who runs a wrestling company. Oh, the truth is so much worse. The truth is so much worse. He is a monster. Behind the Bastards, Vince McMahon. Seek out those episodes. You can find it on Spotify real easy. Set aside some story time, and man, they will take you on a journey. Oh, I know about the fabulous Moolah BFG. Believe me. Jesus fucking Christ. That reaction, by the way. I should tell you what you need to know.
Fuck you!
Oh my god.
Cockroach!
Duck Player, Diabolus X with Hideous Destructor When. I did that one time. It was awful. I distinctly remember that the thumbnail for the archived version of that on my YouTube channel has that, like, deflated image of JonTron in the background.
Asshole!
I'm trying to remember whether that particular stream was the catalyst for me eventually coming back and doing the Redemption Arc video for Hideous Destructor. I'm of the mind, right, that I've done my time. Didn't I say I have to revisit it? I did revisit it! That was the fucking Redemption Arc video! Blood, sweat, and tears go into some of this shit! And I want to walk away!
I'm tempted to download this mod just for the protagonist swearing at demons.
Please do, Sova. Please do. And thank you for the 300 bits. The swearing, I gotta admit, really helps this mod along. It really does. I can tell you that there's a whole swathe of mods I've played in the past, right? Where they exclusively... Fuck me, I keep hitting this mic. They exclusively market themselves on the weaponry, and it's like, yeah, sure, very good. I've seen this before. Sure. Yeah, I've seen this gun, I've seen that gun, I've seen the other gun. You're very tactical, you're very fun. And they miss out on maybe a little element of personality and flair. And that's where this succeeds. This takes just that Vice City, Scarface, Tony Montana thing and says, what if they put that in Doom mod? What if he's raging against everything the entire time? What if he's swearing his fucking head off? Let's just put the voice lines in there. Let's have him snort fucking cocaine, rage out on berserker things. Yeah. But, you know, to circle him back to Hideous Destructor. I don't hate Hideous Destructor. I don't. I understand Hideous Destructor. I get it. I understand it. It's not my cup of tea. And that's fine. Pro Doomer, however, I need to revisit Pro Doomer. I need to hit Zekri up for that. I'm sure Zekri was working on some kind of mod for Pro Doomer that like evens it out so much. Someone googled Vince. KS, you googled Vince. What is that new look? Let me help the rest of the class out, actually. Let me help the rest of the class out. So Vince McMahon these days. So you might remember what Vince McMahon looks like from his heyday. But recently he's got this kind of affectation going on. And all I can tell you is you're familiar with Vincent Price? What is that? What is that caterpillar on his top lip? What the fuck is that? What is that? Why did he think that was a good idea? Everyone has roundly, comprehensively mocked the shit out of him for this. The one that cracks me up the most is this one. I absolutely love this one because it's one of the first things I thought of when I first saw it.
What the fuck?
All those steroids finally crossed the brain-blood barrier and made him insane. Not to imply he wasn't insane to begin with.
Fuck you!
Look fits the character. Would have got away with it too if it wasn't that. Those meddling kids. He looks like a Scooby-Doo villain.
Wasted!
Oh man. Sova do the unthinkable. Unfold the stock on what? The Uzis. I know they're not Uzis. Oh shit! I'm crispy. Two of them. Exactly. Those are MP3s, not MP5s. I thought they were Gep guns. Ah! Obviously, dot webs. Hey. Oh. Ark, you've always heard it pronounced as wave files. WAV? W-A-V? Wave? I mean, they are wave files, but... I've never heard them described. I've only ever seen them. So for me, it's always like, WAV. Don't WAV. Don't WAV. Don't WAV, bruv. Don't WAV, innit, bruv? Kevin, you pronounce .gif as GIF. That's an argument for the ages, isn't it? The argument of our time. Is it GIF or GIF? I know that it stands for Graphics Interchange Format. By that logic, the acronym should not encourage you to think of Jaffix My point still stands. Darkply, you watched my spaghetti weapons video and you got you a fun mod to play. Had an idea for lunch. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Oh man, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing in this map. I've been circling around this little section here for fucking eternity. Yeah, up and down and up and down. Rex, you pronounce GIF as Geist, so everyone gets pissed off at you. Sure. Moving on. I'm not pissed off, I'm just confused. To me, Geist just means ghost. I forgot that this map was all about Archviles. I've been too busy getting shit-faced and shitting the shit with chat. Oh yeah, I can't jump. Fuck! Cockroach! There we go. Shitting the shit with chat, pissing the piss. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, no, you'd better be pissed off than pissed on. True, wisdom for the ages. Oh my god.
Wasted!
I've already been here. Fuck. I'm finding this second episode kind of wanky. It's got that air of, I'm very clever. Let me imbibe the smell of my own farts. So I oofed that one. Wondering what else I need to oof next. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck chat's talking about sometimes. I mean, you're just injecting J's into sentences now. My brain's like... Bleh. Alright. I want to get over that side, but I'm trying to remember the route. But, you know, this is expected when you're trying to pick your way through a map that you're not actually familiar with. Hi, boy! Right. What is he shouting? Is he shouting whores or ass? For me, it feels like it could be both. Lion, you're gonna call it a stream. Thank you so much for dropping by, man. Always a pleasure. Fadamaka. Reloads. Reloads are brutal. Ugh. Don't mind me. Just checking out all the other various things I got spinning and going right now. Oh boy. Trying to remember whether I'm on the cusp of various other either mod or boom shoot releases. I know that Turbo Overkill is on a little bit of a hiatus while the dev enjoys fatherhood. Congratulations, by the way. Not sure what the progress of Beyond Sunset is like. Quite eager to play more Beyond Sunset. Mildly terrified that one of the boss enemies is implied to become a regular enemy. Or at least a mini boss that will occur in regular gameplay. That. Hey! So we got fuck horse, fuck whores. I don't know what he's saying sometimes. That one line. Sorry, I'm having like an epiphany. I've already mentioned this. I feel like there's a game coming out called Witchfire. It's been in development for ages. I feel like I've been seeing trailers for it for an eternity. But it kind of got me thinking along like a thread of, in FPSs, what are the best boss fights you've seen? And I think it's always dependent on the actual gameplay of the mod itself. The more agile the mod game even is, the more dynamic the boss encounters can be. It makes me wonder if there's boss encounters in more movement-limited shooters that stack up as satisfying boss fights. Secretly like the Toho Doom bosses. Yeah, those fit. It's always a tricksy thing to get right, to be honest. A boss fight in general. Yes! Hey, yellow key card. I keep forgetting this is an Archvile map. It's that level of fucking drunkenness where I'm like, oh, another Archvile, you cheeky customers. Not remembering that the very start of this map has a cage full of the fuckers. Have deviates. Right. Now, if I remember correctly, I should be able to return to the central flangey bum of this area. And input another key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Where the fuck is it? I know I've done one of them. Just need the other one. Alright, that's what I'm after. That bit across the way. I think I need to go down. Or up. No, down. All of those directions. Here we go. No, we don't. Fuck. This route was just how I got the key. Yeah, I'm having a hard time figuring this route out. I want to get up there. I'm not sure how these routes connect. That just takes me down. Ah, fuck. Right, so what's killing me with the auto map here is that this map is running on multiple levels. So you'll see as this goes up, and then I back out, it switches to a different section. And I can't reconcile where I need to go to connect to the bit that gets me to where the yellow key fucking lock is. It's gonna drive me mad. Yeah, maybe if I just go this way, actually. Maybe this is exactly where I need to go. You know, I've already been this way. This is the way. Yep, there we go.
Who the fuck even are you?
Yeah, it was just a little too multi-layered for its own good.
I see your ass. Fuck you. Ah!
Hey! Ah!
It's time to chew gas and kick bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Right. As much as I'd like to continue getting utterly shit-faced in the company of the internet, I am sadly gonna have to call it here. As most of the regulars will know, it's still one of my favorite things to do. But it is time. It is time! All I can do is wish you a wonderful weekend. A wonderful week ahead. And until next time, this has been Mr. Icarus. Thank you very much for watching. Icarus out.
You have irritated the tool gods. You must now be smeared with the holy grease of disdain.
I suggest you don't worry about this sort of thing and just enjoy yourself. That goes for you all, too. Yes.